It was pretty fluid. All the young guys are, got great personalities. Love to come in here and compete, and just get better every single day. So having an environment like that just made everything a lot smoother.
Yeah, talk a little bit more about that environment and how that's kind of helped you and being in the NBA now.
Yeah, I think even since I was started working out with the Thunder last summer, the environment has always been the same. Just wanting to come in, every day and seeing those guys' faces just makes those days it makes it easier to get through the season. Makes it easier to want to get better and want to improve. So yeah, shout out to Sam Presti for creating that environment for us.
Are you planning to eat it? Did you think this was possible, or were you dreaming something like this was possible?
I always dreamed of it being possible. I didn't know the exact path that I was gonna have to take to get to this moment, but all I was focused on is just putting one foot in front of the other, keeping my head down and staying humble. And when it was my time, God was gonna make sure I was ready.
Lindy, there's a precedent of guys going from two-way contracts to being, promoted to a standard contract. Like, what do you think you have to do to get to that point, and is that a goal of yours?
Most definitely. When that day comes, it'll be a big day for me and my family. But like I said, one day at a time, one foot in front of the other, I can just control the things I can control. So that's, getting my conditioning to the top level, my strength and basketball wisdom at the highest level it can possibly be. But I'm not worried about trying to get signed right now. I'm just trying to get better.
What do you think you've learned about yourself through this process of being with Thunder and everything?
It's the little things. I appreciate the little things. So the routines that I've been building, the meditations, it's learning what I like, learning my hobbies outside of basketball. It's helped me become a better person. I love meeting new people. So the coaching staff, the trainers, you guys, I think I really like, being in this position. So learning that to love myself and, not take anything for granted.
What are your hobbies outside of basketball?
Some of my hobbies, I like to read. Coach gave me some books in our meeting, so during the off season I'll read a couple of those. I like to play video games. I like nature, so I like going on walks. I felt like I didn't get enough sun this winter, so definitely gonna be out there a whole lot. And also golf. I picked up golf, so got a few buddies that are gonna make sure I got my swing right. Go play some 18s on some weekends.
Are they basketball books or different books? What kind of books are they?
Some of them are life books. I know one book is about a baseball player. One is the Four Agreements. None of them have to do with basketball. It's more so about life and mentality.
Did you get a little emotional at times, like after games, walking out, seeing so many fans that were there to support you, like especially the game in Denver?
I think I get more emotional seeing my family, but it definitely was moving when seeing those people in Denver, like the 3 sections full of natives. It was just something I never had imagined was going to happen. So definitely something that will stick with me for a long time.
When asked, players around the league, they're kind of like 50-50 on whether they want to play at home or not. Where do you land in that? Like, did you want to play for the Thunder, or is it just you wanted an opportunity?
Well, yeah, I wanted an opportunity. But, as time goes by, I see how, guys talk about all the time, man, like, you're so lucky to be playing at home. Like, they tell me that all the time. And it's a blessing, you know, being able to have my family out at every game and friends I've grown up with and gone through a lot of things with come out and like watch me play. I think it's amazing.
What's it been like hearing from some of those people after they see you play now?
It's just, you know, love. They really support and they really love, and that's the whole community.
Now that you have NBA games under your belt, how driven are you to stay in the NBA, perhaps stay here as well?
More driven than I've ever been. I'm the most excited I've ever been for a season, knowing it's my first summer as a pro. So the coaches and the trainers and strength coaches, they're going to get me right, and I'm, you know, never more excited.
Where have you made your biggest jumps? I mean, I remember watching in high school, Oklahoma State. I remember seeing you see you hit 7 threes in a game in college. Where's your biggest jump? You've always had this great shot, but it's obviously gotten better.
I think probably this past year with the G League, just getting stronger, learning what I do best and how to translate that to an NBA game. So I think, you know, the G League was big help in that, really big help. Coach Sam, made sure I was getting my shot quicker and quicker every day. We worked on that. And just as time goes by, the stronger I get, the better my jump shot gets.
Have you been able to reflect on how unusual your path is, like from Norman to Stillwater to Enid to OKC, staying here? Like it just doesn't happen like that for anybody.
Yeah, I haven't had too much time. I will these next 2 weeks. I'll read a lot of books and do a lot of journaling, so I'll reflect on it then.
Yeah, and then I assume that you're playing summer league for the team.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Can you talk about playing for Mark?
Yeah, Coach Mark, great coach, players coach. He never tells me what I want to hear. He tells me what I need to hear, and he keeps it, you know, truth 100% every time. So playing with him is like, you know, I feel the freedom, but I also know he's going to be on me to make sure I'm the best player I can be for myself and the team.
Does that give you confidence?
Yeah, for sure. And it makes me want to play better and play harder.
Anybody else in the room? Last question of the day, Christos Altos. Go ahead, Christos.
Hey, Lindy, hope you're doing well. What kind of reward for you was to be in the big stage with the Thunder? What kind of reward about your work ethic, your dedication, and the whole sacrifices that you made to be a basketball player?
Can you? I didn't understand.
Yeah, what did you learn in your first year?
What I learned a lot. I learned how to move without the ball, play defense. You know, learn without fouling, because at the beginning of the year I was fouling a lot. Now I was able to get some steals. Learned that it's okay to find a role and stick to that role. Learn to, you know, wake up the next day knowing that it's another opportunity to get better. So just continuously growing my mindset every single day will probably be the biggest thing I learned.
Thanks, Lindy.
Thank you, guys.
Lindy.